All right, in this video, I'm gonna show you how you can actually front run KOLs, influencers, even seed investors. And by front running, I mean getting in earlier than them at a less of a price when it comes to crypto projects, so you can actually dump on them for a change. Just kidding, but you're gonna get in before there's a way to do that. That's what I'm gonna show you in this video, so make sure you pay attention because we're starting right now.
Hey guys, I'm Brick Fans. Remember, Paul is not a financial advisor, but he is good looking. Also, this is not financial advice. Please subscribe down below and check out my channel at Brick Fans.
Hey, welcome back. My name is Paul. If it's your first time here, this channel is all about crypto, all about cryptopreneurship. And in this video, we're going to be talking about how you can get into crypto projects earlier than KOLs, influencers, seed investors, even public rounds. You can actually get in before them, and you can have the advantage in the crypto projects that you choose to have an advantage in. Now, I know that sounds absurd. I mean, we're used to influencers, KOLs, seed investors all dumping on us. How can we possibly get in before them at a cheaper price and dump on them? How is this possible? Well, I'm gonna show you. And yes, this can be done. This is not clickbait. Just make sure you pay attention so you don't get confused. And the way to be able to do this is through Gains protocol. Now keep in mind, this is not a sponsored video. Well, actually, it's a semi-sponsored video. See, here's what happened. I'm gonna tell you the story because I like to be fully transparent on this channel. Last year, or over a year ago, they actually reached out to me and actually gave me an allocation to try it out, see how it works, and if I want to make a video about it. And I forgot. I'm serious, I completely forgot about it. And then as I got back into investing in different projects and so on, I remembered it. And I went and took a look, started to use the platform, and I was amazed how this worked. So that's why I'm making this video today. It was supposed to be last year, but I'm making it today because I started using it quite recently myself. And I'm telling you right now, as a KOL myself, this project lets me get into certain projects even before other KOLs, even cheaper than I would have got in myself. So this is the dashboard on Gains protocol, and as you can see, these are Gains staked. These are tokens I actually staked. These are 30,000 of them. This gives me a tier level of dolphins. I'm a dolphin because my haircut and my genius. But anyway, I'm a tier dolphin right here, and there are different tiers. Basically, depending on how many Gains tokens you have and you stake, you have different tiers. For example, fish, dolphin, I think there's plankton or something like that, sharks, whales. You get the drift. There's different sea creatures. I was looking for a mermaid, but I couldn't find one. But you get the drift. Now, each tier, depending on how much you stake, allows you to buy more allocation or to invest more allocation into projects that have not released yet. So this is before seed investors. After seed investors come KOLs. Then there's the public round. So you're getting in before all of those people. I'll show you what that means price-wise in just 1 second. It's actually huge, very huge. So as a fish, you could invest maybe up to $800. As a dolphin, I think it's $2,000 and so on. And as you can see, I've invested in one project on this account and I've invested just about $600. But we're gonna do more together in just 1 second. I'm gonna get this Hedgecast AI so you can see how this works. Now, if we go to the dashboard here, you can actually see the tier levels over here. See how I'm a dolphin? Next level is 100,000 tokens and I become a shark, something I aim to become. You have recent projects down here, and in order to get these tier levels, you buy Gains tokens right here and you stake them. Now, I am gonna leave my referral link in the description down below in case you wanna join. I think you get a bonus, I get a bonus. It's actually a win-win sort of deal, but at the end of the day, you get to support my channel. So please use the link in the description down below. And if we go to deals, you will see current projects. Now, let's say you want to invest in Middle, Surf the Hype, for example. you would click pledge. You have 21 hours to do this. You would have your white-listed address, the chain. I recommend BNB because it's faster and cheaper, and the preferred amount. So I can do up to $1,500 based because I'm a dolphin. Now, I guess depending on the project, maybe it's 2,000, maybe it's a little bit less, a little bit more. I think they choose how much allocation they want to give to each level, so to speak. And you just pledge the amount over here and you're done. Once you pledge, you can actually change it. You have hours to change it. And then once you pass, you can actually invest in the project over here. Now, I'm going to do Hedgecast because I already pledged for this so you can see how this works. So they have an overview of the project over here. For example, Hedgecast AI is an advanced AI platform, aggravating live news, blah, 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 blah. You can read all this. Pause the video if you want. It has the features over here, what it actually does, the team, who is the team behind this, traction, the user engagement community, and so on. Launch, when and where is this going to launch? This is inside information because it says possibly MEXC, but likely only DEX. But the other project I did earlier actually told you which exchanges it would appear on or launch on. And of course, it's going to be end of January. It tells you it's going to be on base chain and so on. Fundraising, this is the important part. This is our round, meaning if you are invested and you're staking gains, and by the way, the gains token is quite cheap right now, you should stack up. Seriously, get at least $1,000 worth if you want to take opportunity, if you want to take some opportunity in this platform. Not financial advice, do your own research. I'm just showing you what I discovered and how you can get in before KOLs and so on. It's entirely up to you. There's not financial advice or anything like that. It's on you, but I'm doing this, as you can see. So as you can see, this is the private round. This is our round. So we get about 12.35% here, raised at 0.0162. The 20% is unlocked at TGEs. This is the launch date. And then 10% every month, meaning you can only sell 10% of your tokens every month after that. So you get 20% on launch, which you could dump, and a lot of people do, or you can save it for later, and then you get 10% every month. So you can't dump the price that easily. So demand should be higher, and it should play out. At least that's the theory behind this. Now, if you notice, KOLs, that's influencers, that's YouTubers and so on, they can get in for 0.0198. So almost 2 cents over here, we're getting in at almost 1.5 cents. So you can see we can actually get in cheaper than them. And then it's the public round, which actually get it even more. Look, almost 25 cents over here. So you can see why when you get into public rounds, yes, you get in early, yes, you get in cheap, yes, you get more tokens and you can take profits over time, but KOLs get in before you, and people like me using this platform get in before KOLs. So this is definitely a better risk-reward ratio, if that makes sense. Then it gives you the competition, it gives you the platform link so you can do further research and so on. So this is Hedgecast, okay? And you can also follow them on their Twitter over here and their Telegram over here. Now, I actually pledged $516 for this project, but as you can see, I can do up to $1,800 for my tier. This is because it's pulling from my previous tier. I used to be a fish, now I'm a dolphin, so now I can invest more, but that's after the next project. This is still using my previous tier. So if I click 100% here, as you can see, $516, I'm going to approve USDC. I'm going to click confirm, and that's it. It's successful. So I'm invested in this project right now. I got in early, and this will show up once this fills out over here. We have about 22 hours left. Once this fills out, if you go back to deals and you go to portfolio, it will show up over here. So I invested in Agent Ziz, $600, and also the project I just got into will show up over here. Then when TGE happens, in other words, once it gets released, these tokens are accessed. I can access these tokens, I can sell, I can keep them, I can do whatever I want, but I got in cheaper than everybody else. And if I sell those tokens on the first day, chances are I'll make back most, if not all, my investment. Now, of course, sometimes things don't work out, things go to shit, so keep that in mind. But this is how the platform works. It lets you get in earlier than other platforms out there that roughly do the same thing, if that makes sense. You also have the trading section over here where it says, welcome to Gains Microcaps, Uniswap Risky Calls. This page is only accessible for investors at least 6,000, staking at least 6,000 Gains token, and you can actually trade on here. But to be quite honest, it's complete shit. It's just a bunch of meme coins that you just make high degen calls. There's really no research or anything like that. I personally don't recommend it. I love this platform, but that part of the platform is just, you know, it's if you want to gamble and, I don't know, get into crazy coins. I hear one of the founders is a degen and he likes investing in these kind of meme coins. Then you have news, which is extremely important, and this news over here is actually interesting because I always say there's news for the masses and news for the classes, and you can never get the news for the classes. Well, this is different. This is news for the classes. In what sense? This is news about the projects that come to you as an early investor before the public. At least that's to my understanding here. So when you see news like this, you'll see what they're working on, what projects are working on that you've invested in before anybody else really knows about them. So this is news for the classes over here. So it's very easy to get into projects early. Look, you have Agent XYZ, which I already got in. You have DeFi Agents AI, Sapiens, and more. Now, of course, not every project out there is launching on Gains, but do understand that Gains does have a lot of, well, let me show you real quick. If we go to my portfolio here and look at my previous investment, Agent XYZ, you will see where this is actually launching. You can also see which KOLs are going to be talking about this. So this is inside information for you here. I don't know if you get it. This is literally, if you're still watching this video up to this point, you're getting some serious alpha here. This is inside information, not the illegal kind, the inside kind. So look, TGE is planned for late January 2025 on PokerStarter, DegenPad, and HyperGPT. The token will launch on multiple chains, including Ethereum and Base. This is huge info. It really is. And look, we're getting in at 0.0015. KOLs are getting in on 0.0025. That's quite a bit above what we're getting in. Then, of course, the public round over here, it's the same as the KOLs in this instant. You have valuations, you have the works. Listen, so look, you can get into projects really early. Now, are the projects on Gains all going to go to the moon and make you a zillionaire? No, of course not. A lot of these are going to go to shit. You still need to do your own research. It gives you some things to check out, so you'll be able to do your own research, but it gives you information that most people don't have access to and the opportunity to get in where most people don't have access to. So it is a great project. So again, check the link in the description down below. Check it out. See if you want to put some money into Gains token and stake them so you can be able to get in early on this project. I think right now the first level is about $1,000 or less, so you may want to get in right now before the Gains price goes up. Is it guaranteed it's going to go up? No, but it might. I don't know. It's a bull market. It's up to you. But again, check the link in the description down below, and don't forget to watch this video right here next. As you know, I'm extremely bullish on AI tokens, and these are new tokens on Sui that no one's talking about. Seriously, no one's talking about these projects, these tokens over here. So check them out, and I will see you in the next video.